Evening. I wanted to talk about something that comes up quite often um, through other spiritual people. It has to do with, in order to get new blessings, you have to cut ties with the past. You have to let go of the past and be renewed. But, well, that's not renewed. And if you cut ties with the past, and what past is there to cut ties with? See, that's a spiritual thing that's been trained into people. In order to go forward, you have to change and become somebody else. Oh, unless you stop doing this, then I won't do anything for you. But what is anybody else going to stop doing to come to you? Not a fucking thing. They ain't going to change for you. Everybody has to, just like Jesus says, come as you are. And when you go for apply for a job to do a background check, they're going to let go of the past? No. When you get pulled over by the police, they need your driver's license. Yeah, well, that's the past. That's not me. That's a picture of who I was 2 years ago. See, it shows the issue date. That's not today. Oh, let's pull up your record. Oh, well, 2 years ago, you got a speeding ticket. Yeah? Are your parents going to forget the past? No. Is anyone going to forget the past? No. What past is there to cut ties up? When a singer makes a new album, do they take down all their old songs and burn it and make sure there's no copies left? No. They stop singing those songs? No. What past is there to cut ties from? None. That's the whole idea of a record, isn't it? Only those that cut ties from the past are trying to cover up and hide shit. Like, this administration. They're the ones cutting ties from the past, and it still resurfaces. Those are people trying to run from something. Trying to hide something. Trying to be something they're not. Which means they were never who they are in the first fucking place. Sure, we change and evolve. Like, for instance, I don't do ice anymore. I don't drink that often like I used to. I don't even smoke pot that much anymore. And it used to be every single day. Like medication. Before it was even legal. Every day after work, I would come home and take 3-4 hits, smoke half a bowl. And then usually have a rum and coke or two. Every single day. Most people do that. To some degree. I mean, a lot of people, especially around here, that's normal. But just when you quit doing it, you don't go, oh, well, if you drink, I quit drinking, so I'm not going to be around people that drink. Oh, well, we have to accept people for who they are to some degree. Especially if we care about them, or if we have to work with them, or whatever the case is. So that's compassion. There ain't no race and shit. Clean it all up. See, that's fake. That's fake. That's exactly what's wrong with people. Hiding shit. Trying to be somebody they're not. Sweep it under the rug. Over the other side of things. Let's just say, just to use a group. The Masons. They do everything in the dark. They sneak around. And then watch spiritual people. In order to get the information they need. But do they have a say? Do they have a face? No. But do they control everybody that has a say and a face? Yeah. They sure think they do. And if they can't, then they do it through money. And manipulation. Controlling business. Paying hackers. Shit to control. But then when they need some erased, then they're hiding shit. Then they're erasing records. Then they're cooking the books. So cutting ties with the past, no. That's for cowards. We're not cowards. We're proud of who we are. And why would we do things in the past and make records of them if they're not going to be there to be seen by all and own up to it? And at least put it on display for other people to learn from and to show an evolution. But we'll have fucking reruns of Murder, She Wrote until the end of time. In the 70s were over, in the 80s, we didn't erase those from history, did we? We didn't get rid of all those TV shows, did we? So it's cutting ties from the past. Ain't no such fucking thing. Anybody thinks, oh, well, you have to cut ties from the past before you can move forward. Fuck them. They're trying to be something they're not, and they're being fake, or they're not willing to represent a real person, and so then there's something wrong with them and their beliefs. We'll still have to deal with them, but they're the ones that are gonna be hiding shit and only accept people of a certain type. And well, that's not very spiritual. That's not very godlike. That's speaking of religion, like church-like. That's not very human-like. That's animal-like. That's a beast. That's a snake. That's a chameleon. Yeah, cutting ties with the past. See, the system's double. Go by association. Oh, well, I saw you with this person, and that means. Well, no, it doesn't mean shit. From an outside eye, it doesn't mean shit. That's people trying to conjecture and come up with things just because they can't mind their own fucking business. And if they want to know, they could just come up and fucking ask. Those are the fucking ones that judge people and are thinking shit and don't even know what to fucking think about themselves. If I quit drinking, I wouldn't never go to a bar. I'll still go to a bar. Just because I stopped doing ice, it doesn't mean I wouldn't be around somebody that's on it. And the police roll up. I ain't got none on me. I got none in me. There's no guilt by association. I didn't sell it to him. I'm taking care of and with my fellow man. Unlike the guy that's in the fucking suit trying to judge people. That's uniform. How are you uniform? If you set yourself apart and you have an allegiance to your family and just the citizens in society and then trying to help out their safety at the same time, you're the most dangerous motherfucker. This is one that's going to come up, and then you don't even have to show up to court. So I don't have anything different against any person that's a cop or anybody that's on a drug. It's all about how you treat people and about knowing how we're all equal. Holding power against. And sneaking around. It almost seems like either nobody should be monitored, or everybody needs to be monitored, and everybody should be able to pull up somebody's stats like a video game, like the Chinese system of everybody's got their points and shit system of, oh, you jaywalked, well, so then there's 20 demerits or some shit, and every single person should be able to go look up anybody. Every time they jaywalked in their entire life, how many cigarettes that motherfucker smoked, when the last time they did something was, and be able to pull up on the goddamn camera. Otherwise, then those that don't have a record, those are the unaccounted for. Those are the ones that are suspect. Anybody that doesn't have any experience, and you can't prove any experience, has nothing to show for it. Especially if they got all that money, then where did all that money come from? From being good? From fitting in? With who? The oppressors? Because they can walk a straight line, but the people above them there, they're not walking a straight line. They didn't have to walk. They just sat their fucking desk. And they just called up who they ever wanted to, and then made a hit. And manipulated everybody. And they ain't got no fucking record. But they're the ones keeping the records. Is anybody telling you to cut ties with the past before you can move forward? That's some bullshit. And ain't nobody clean. Anybody thinks they are and got nothing to show for it. Other than, oh look, I got my beautiful, pretty family. I got all this money and whatever. Because look, I walked the straight and narrow. Well, that's all good, but that means you're the first person that anybody could take and hold for ransom, and you ain't gonna do shit about it, are you? And you'll do anything they fucking tell you to, because you're afraid you're gonna get your name dirty, and afraid it's gonna look bad. You can't lead. You can't hold shit down like from that position. Yes, it's kind of. You got to have that experience. There's the midday message for today. Cutting ties. What of it?